Hi, today we're going to do a sophrology taster session. So if you don't know what sophrology is or what happens during a session, I really recommend you watch the two videos I've made, and I've put the link below in the description of this video. But just in a nutshell, sophrology is a mix of gentle body movements, breathing exercises and visualizations. And I'm going to demonstrate all the session before we do it today. The session I have today is based more on gentle exercises, rather soft movements and relaxation. Doesn't have to be with sophrology. Remember that it's about finding inner harmony and balance, reconnecting mind and body. But relaxation is one of the techniques of sophrology, even if it's not the main aim of it. Right, so for the session today, what we're going to do is start standing, and I'll invite you to have a chair as well because part of the session is going to be sitting down. So standing on the floor, connecting with the floor, making sure we're in a stable position. We're going to start to get into the body by doing a rotating arms exercise. So what you will do is just rotate from one side to the next, letting the arm loose, breathing freely throughout. And once you've done this, you'll just go back into your center position. After this exercise, we'll sit down and we'll close our eyes if we're okay with that. If you're not, you can always look at the floor in front of you or fix a point. And I'm going to guide you through a body scan. Then I will invite you to move a bit forward on the chair, and we're going to do a shoulders pumping exercise. So we're going to breathe in, hold the shoulders up, hands into fist, and while we hold the breath, gently pump up and down. Then breathe out, let the shoulders drop, release the hands, open them. And we're going to do this 3 times. After this, I'll invite you to put your hands, palms up onto your lap and to connect with your breathing. And once you're connected with your breathing, each time you breathe in, you will lift the hands up to your shoulder, and when you breathe out, you will bring them down. There is no right, there is no wrong with this exercise. Breathe in and out at your own rhythm. You just synchronize your arms to your breathing. So if you breathe fast, the arms are going to move fast, and if you breathe slowly, they will move slowly. After this, I will invite you to go back at the back of the chair, and we're going to do a visualization with the sun. So I hope that the exercise seems okay to you. Remember, throughout the session, I'm going to invite you to reconnect with your body. And what it means really right now is you're going to do what feels right to you. So do the exercises at the amplitude you want. If there is one you prefer not to do, just skip and wait until the next one. I'm going to also do a lot of pauses throughout the session to invite you to welcome sensations. Now, just remain with whatever is coming, whatever sensations you are experiencing, without trying to interpret or to put any judgment. For instance, you feel some tingling, don't start thinking about your nerves or what is the biological underlying behind this. Just remain with the sensation. If you feel nothing at all, it's also fine. Just accept that, welcome that, because there is no right, there is no wrong. It's your experience. And if you start thinking, what am I doing wrong? Why don't I feel anything? Then you're in the interpretation. Now, when we reconnect with the body, what can happen often, especially if the first time you do a sophrology session, is that you may discover tensions you didn't know you had. So if that's the case today, just acknowledge them, but then, if possible, put them into bracket and try to focus on something positive, something that is feeling good. Also, you may experience your mind wandering a lot, and that happens when we are not used to these exercises. I assure you, if you keep on practicing, it will become easier and easier. For the time being, if your mind wanders, that's fine, just notice it and go back into the sensations you experience in your body. Alright, so let's start. So I invite you to stand up, 2 feet on the floor in a stable, comfortable standing position. You can even move up and down or sway a little to find a position of comfort. And when you're ready, take just a little time to notice the position of your body standing from head to toe, the verticality of your spine, how your head is balanced on top of the spine, how your feet are connected to the floor. And I'm going to invite you to start rotating the upper side of your body, letting the arms loose by your side. So just taking this movement to the amplitude and speed you like. You can do very small movements, you can do them a bit more large. It depends what space you have around and especially what you feel right now. Just sensing as you do this movement, the part of the body that are in movement, the feet connected to the floor, breathe naturally. And just let the arms follow the movement, allow yourself to just do what's right for you right now. Breathing freely throughout. And little by little you're going to decrease the amplitude and little by little you're going to come to a halt. Back into the center position. Right, just sensing what's happening in the body right now. Are there any particular sensations? Maybe feeling warm or cool, maybe more sensations around the arms or maybe not. Maybe feeling nothing at all. A sense of being shorter, taller, more space inside or not. Just noticing. And I invite you to sit down. Take the time you need to find the position that's the most comfortable for you. You can sit at the back of the chair, really comfortable, or as comfortable as you can be right now. And when you are ready, that's okay with you, close your eyes. Otherwise, you can just fix a point or look at the floor. Eyes closed, become aware of the position of your body on the chair and especially the points of contact between your body and the chair. Sense how your hands are placed, your feet on the floor. Welcome your natural breath, watching the air coming in and out. I invite you to focus now on the head and face, this whole area. Sensing how it's balanced on top of your neck. And very gently, as much as possible right now, letting go of unnecessary tensions in your head and face. Maybe with each out breath, imagining or sensing muscles gently relaxing in your forehead, along your eyes, your eyelids. Aware of your nose, your ears. Letting the cheeks soften a little. Maybe a couple of times. Opening and closing the mouth to notice what's the position for an unclenched jaw. Allowing your lips to part a little if that feels alright. Your tongue resting in the mouth. Awareness of the back of your head. And the space inside. As much as possible right now, letting everything quieting down. If that works for you, you can even imagine your brain as a muscle resting. And you may still have thoughts coming in and out, but that's fine, just watch them pass. and reconnect to the sensation of your head and face gently relaxing right now as much as possible. I invite you to become present to your throat and your neck, starting to become aware of that part of the body and very gently letting go of unnecessary tensions with each out breath. Imagining the little neck muscles gently softening, just keeping the right amount of energy to keep your head up. Sensing the air moving freely in your throat. On the next out breath, becoming aware of the whole of your shoulders. Becoming connected to this area and letting go of tensions as much as possible. Maybe imagining them melting away, like a weight was being lifted from them, allowing them to drop a little if that helps. Becoming present to your arms, your forearms, your hands, your fingers. With each out breath, releasing unnecessary tensions, becoming connected to the arms in all their lengths, present and gently relaxed. I invite you to become aware of your back, your whole back, from the top of the spine to the bottom of the spine. Maybe imagining or sensing the muscles unknotting along your spine. From the top of the spine to the bottom of the spine. As if unnecessary tensions were being drained away through the bottom of your spine. The whole back present and at rest right now as much as possible. Focusing on your chest, the whole chest. Maybe noticing the movements of your chest going up and down as you breathe in and out. Allowing this movement to become freer and freer. Allowing the muscles to soften in the chest. The rib cage moving freely. The space inside expanding. Your lungs expanding each time you breathe. Your heart beating at its own pace. Moving down to your tummy area. Again, maybe sensing the movements of your belly rising up and down as you breathe in and out. Connecting to that part of the body, and with each out breath, letting the muscles soften very gently in your tummy. Allowing the digestive organs to be at rest right now, imagining everything quieting down as much as possible. The whole abdominal area gently relaxed. And moving down to the lower part of your body. Becoming aware of your hips and pelvis. With each out breath, releasing unnecessary tensions in your legs, in your thighs, your calves, your feet, the soles of your feet, and each of your toes. Awareness of the lower part of the body, present, gently relaxed as much as possible. Awareness of the whole body from head to toe, here and now. I'm going to invite you now to move forward onto the chair in a more active posture, bearing in mind that you can always adjust this exercise if you'd rather not move forward on the chair, or whether you can't in this moment. You can always visualize doing it if you can't do the movement. And you're going to connect with your shoulders, your arms, and we're going to do the shoulders pumping exercise. So you can keep your eyes closed or looking at the floor in front of you. What we're going to do is that we're going to breathe in, lift the shoulders up, hands into fist. We're going to hold the breath and pump up and down with the shoulders. When we do this, I really ask you to connect to your shoulders and to do the movement as gently or as briskly as you like. If your shoulders are tight, do the movement gently. If the shoulders are loose, you can pump briskly. We're going to do this exercise 3 times, so you can even try different speeds if you want. When we can't hold the breath anymore, we breathe out, let the shoulders drop and open the hands. So let's start now, breathing in, shoulders up, hands into fist. Up and down, gently or briskly, just connecting to the muscles being activating in your shoulders, doing what you feel is right for you right now, and when you need to, breathe out, let the shoulders drop, release the hands. So this a second time, breathe in, shoulders up, hands into fist, up and down. As long as you can. When you can't hold the breath anymore, you breathe out, release. And we're going to do this exercise a 3rd time. Again, connecting to the shoulders, making sure we don't overdo the movement, just what's right for us today. It can be a really small movement, doesn't matter. Breathe in, shoulders up, hands into fist, up and down. When you need to breathe out, release. I invite you to put your hands onto your lap and just take a moment right now to listen to the sensations in your body without any judgment, just noticing any sign of life, any small sensation. Maybe some tingling, maybe an itch, maybe even a yawn, maybe more sensations in the shoulders area, I don't know. Just noticing what's there or not there. There's nothing at all, just noticing that. Now I'd like to invite you to put your hands with the palms upwards onto your lap. And what we'll do is that we'll synchronize our arms to our breath so that each time we breathe in, we lift the hands to our shoulders, and each time we breathe out, we put them back onto our lap. But first, we need to connect with our breath so that our arms follow our breath and not the other way around. So just take a few moments to notice how you are breathing right now. Sense the flow of air coming in and out. Find your natural rhythm. Once you're connected to your breath, let the arms follow the movement so that each time you breathe in, the hands move to the shoulder, and each time you breathe out through the nose or through your mouth, whatever is most comfortable, they come down. Breathing in, the arms go up, and breathing out, they go down. Just keep following your breath. One last time. And when you're finished, you can put your hands back onto your lap and you can sit back again at the back of the chair in your comfortable position. Just take a moment to notice how you're feeling inside right now. How am I feeling physically and emotionally? And I invite you to now visualize or let come to your mind a sunny day. Just a perfect sunny day for you. You don't have to capture a lot of details. It's just picturing the sky and the sun, and just the right sun for you, the perfect brightness, the perfect temperature, whatever you need right now. Give you a few moments to let this sun come to you and start noticing its color, its light, its warmth. Once you have captured this, what I'm going to invite you to do each time you breathe in is to capture the energy of that sun. And each time you breathe out, imagine it's filling up your chest. Breathing in, you let the light come in, the beautiful color, maybe the warmth. And each time you breathe out, you let it fill up your chest. Breathing in, you're capturing the energy from the sun, and breathing out, you're letting this positive light and energy flow freely inside your chest. Filling up yourself a bit more each time and imagining this warm, beautiful, bright energy gently flowing into your chest, bathing your organs and nourishing and refilling all the organs inside your chest. Imagine this light circulating, reinforcing or strengthening the lungs. Each time you breathe in, capturing the energy from the sun and breathing out, letting the light or color of warmth circulate, activate your immune system, boost your blood circulation, just imagining this light filling up all of your chest. And now carrying on, each time you breathe in, capture the positive energy from the sun. Each time you breathe out, let it go from your chest upwards so that you reach the top of your head. Sensing the upper part of your body being filled with bright energy and light. Just sensing. Maybe it's even sparkling, I don't know. Maybe it's a beautiful color spreading around. Imagining it filling the whole upper part of your body. Breathing in, you capture the energy from the sun. Breathing out, filling up your chest. And let it go all the way down, going through each of your limbs, reaching all the way to your toes. Breathing in, you capture the energy from the sun. Breathing out, You let that light, soft, nourishing and warm energy flow freely through the whole body, reinforcing the cells and tissues in your body, nourishing, strengthening, until you feel yourself completely filled with light. Breathing in the energy of the sun, breathing out, sending its positivity, its positive energy everywhere it needs to in your body. And once you are filled up, you're going to keep those sensations inside, but you're going to let go of the images. Very gently let the images fade away. And just take one last moment to notice any sensation within your body, any messages. How am I feeling inside right now? What's happening? Just listening. Okay, and you're going to remember the room you're in. You can start without opening your eyes to move your hands, moving your feet, maybe stretching, maybe yawning. You can take a few deep breaths. Take the time you need. Do the things you feel you need to do to get back to your normal state of awareness. Once you are fully back, you can open your eyes. Okay, so that was our first Sophrology taster session. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give a little like to this video. Comment as well to let me know how you experienced this session. And of course, because it's online, we cannot share necessarily all of our experiences, but what I would suggest you do is that you take a notebook and you write down what you experienced, knowing that if you do this session again, you are very likely not to experience the same, and that's fine. That's what sophrology is about, an experience, but you shouldn't have any expectations when you do the session. And most of the time it's relaxing, pleasant, but it doesn't have to be. It just has to be an experience. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you liked it and you want more right now, you can always sign up for my free Sophrology challenge, where every day for 5 days I share a Sophrology exercise with you. I've put a link below this video. And in the meantime, I wish you a happy practice and I see you soon.